All right, so for module one, we're gonna be assessing our breathing pattern. So to do that, we're gonna lie down on the floor and you're gonna find a comfortable position, lying down on your back. One hand goes on the stomach, one on the chest. You can assess standing up as well, but when you're standing up, you're not able to, or you don't have gravity working in your favor, so it makes it more difficult to breathe properly, and it's a more advanced version essentially. If you think of this as an exercise, this is the beginner version, sitting would be the intermediate, and standing is the advanced. So we're going to come to this position here. I would normally have you place your right hand on your stomach, left hand on the heart or the chest, but in today's case I'm going to go here because I want you to be able to see. So we're going to take a deep breath in, so you're going to just take as deep a breath as you can. And what we should see is similar to what you just saw there, where we get expansion through the ribs, through the abdomen, as well as into the chest. So basically everything all around is moving, as well as the back. Now, unfortunately, most people do not breathe properly. Most people are up here. This is how I was for years and years. I only fixed this 2 years ago. I've been training for 6 years and working out for 10, and this is just brand new to me. So don't feel bad if you're not breathing properly. So a lot of times we'll see something like this. And it comes all up here, into the shoulders, into the chest. Neck muscles are activated. The core is not activated. And what happens with that is these are supposed to be accessory muscles for breathing, and they end up doing all the work. So of course they get really tired. When you've got accessory muscles doing all the work that should be done by the big strong muscles in the abdomen, then we get that response. On top of that, these muscles are supposed to activate in fight or flight response, and our body has this feedback loop system where when we breathe up here, it puts us into that chronic stress or that fight or flight state. So we're gonna feel more anxious, feel more stressed when we're breathing up here. If we can breathe down into the abdomen, we get into that more calm, that more logical and thinking state of mind. So when we find that, we say, okay, we're breathing up here, there's some tightness going on. The next step is just to try to breathe into the abdomen. So you're gonna take a big inhale, and you might notice that this is really difficult. You might notice that you get to the top and it's kind of this shaky feeling, or it might just feel like it's restricted. If any of those are the case, just make note of them mentally in your head, and then we'll use that to come back as a reference. So we're checking that. That's our breath in there. How easy was it? And then we're going to compare later, did it get easier? The other spot that we want to check for assessment is the back. So we're going to come down to child's pose, like in yoga, but with the knees in nice and narrow. This is going to make sure that we're not breathing into the abdomen when we're here. Normal yoga, knees out, that's fine, but for this we want to actually block the abdomen. So you're going to be lying down and take that breath in and feel how much expansion you have. So you'll notice for me, this is my big block. This is from sitting at the laptop or whatever else, and you'll find you have common trends. That's the one that's blocked for me, so I feel a lot of restriction there, and I'm gonna see if I can get that moving better through the release techniques that we're gonna do. So that's our assessment. We know how that's working there. You can also test sitting up, so I go here. Again, I feel more restricted now sitting up. I am a little bit tight today. You'll notice certain days you're better than others. I happen to be tight today because of a lot of laptop work, and so this is perfect time for me to do this, not to mention showing you. So we've got that, and then our final one would be up to standing, so you can come up to standing and see how your breathing is there. In general, expect this to take some time. It took me about a month or a month and a half to really correct my breathing patterns, and that was focusing on it every day, teaching it to clients every day, so it was on my mind constantly. So don't be surprised if this takes some time. It is something you can work on in the background. It's something that's stress reducing. It doesn't take anything away from your life. So it's not difficult to do. It's just a matter of making it that daily practice and continuously getting better and observing the benefits that you're feeling from it. So that's our assessment. Lying down, see where you're breathing. Does stuff move? Does it not move? Come up to seated, check it there, and then go up to standing, check it there. And then we'll do a bit of assessment as we go while we're doing the corrective exercises to release the tight muscles.